I'm live. Good morning, everyone. It's been kind of a bonkers day today, and I thought I would make a video since we're not in class anymore, so I can't jump around to get all excited with you guys in person. I will be sitting here jumping around, getting all excited via video. And the reason for this, of course, I've written this beautiful thing up. I'm sorry, I typed it up as fast as my little fingers can type. So I apologize if there are any typos. This is just wow. In terms of market watching, this is so weirdly exciting. I'm sorry about the light. This you're seeing the secret behind, and you're seeing that I also don't clean my phone very well. That right there is a, I assume, 15-minute delay because this is a free service. This is Market Watch. If you remember class, Market Watch is one of my go-tos. May futures for barrel, a barrel of crude oil. I'm going to try not to swear, but swearing is coming up again for me. Under $3, under $2.50. It's at $2.31, or it was 15 minutes ago. Crude oil has been in a bonkers free fall. Again, I'm trying not to swear because basically, if you have a swimming pool available in May that you can drain by May for delivery, you can buy oil basically for free. Now, what do I mean basically? Well, usually, we just went under $2. This is bonkers. I don't know if you could hear how excited I am about this. This is so weird. So what the heck is happening? Oh my God, we're at $1.05. Oil will be free in May. You can all have free oil. Now, what do I mean by this? Basically, crude oil futures, I'm sorry, I'm so excited, are usually around 1,000 barrels. So it's not totally free. I mean, we're still talking $2,000 to purchase this, but you could have 1,000 barrels, not even gallons. These barrels are, I think, 42 gallons, so massive amounts, delivered anywhere you want. And the price is bouncing back up because, of course, people are like, that's it. I'm going to find a place to put this. At this price, I will buy some oil. At this price, we're going to swim in oil this summer. We're going to fill the house with oil. I'll put it in all the Tupperware. All those Tupperware containers you have that don't have lids? You could put the oil in those. So what the heck is going on? Well, so one thing I should say before I move this, because I didn't write this up well. I got excited, typed it up. So the basic framing for this that you should understand is contracts for oil are different than other futures. Some commodities, futures commodities, you never actually get the stuff. Oil is different. When you put in a contract for oil, they're going to say, okay, where do you want all these barrels of oil? Which I don't think, you know what? I don't know whether they actually deliver barrels or if they just deliver a tanker. You agree on what that is. I don't know. I've never taken delivery of oil, so I don't know what it looks like. But basically, they bring you the oil. And so right now, today is Monday the 20th. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 21st, is the deadline to set these contracts for delivery in May. And right now, there's no storage available. It's like normally you could go to these giant storage facilities and say, hey, can you take my oil for me? I'll pay you. And they're like, yeah, we'll hold your oil for you till you need it. The storage is full. So we're back down. I will seriously lose my stuff. I will start swearing if it goes under $1. So I just got to warn you, if it does pop under $1, you're going to hear me use my native language, which is a lot of obscenities. I'm going to try to be a teacher, though. I'm calming myself down. I'm calm. So what the heck is going on? Well, let's look through all the things that are going on right now. Number one, coronavirus concerns, stay-at-home orders. People just aren't driving anywhere. It's about to be summer. We're supposed to be going, good Americans are supposed to be driving around, going to visit McDonald's in other states, finding out what McDonald's in other states are like, or maybe even Starbucks. They have Starbucks in Utah, and you could go visit that Starbucks. So that's what we're supposed to be doing, and no one is doing it. For the most part, almost no one is driving, and demand has just fallen very sharply. Number two, Up until really recently, I mean, like last week or this weekend, Saudi Arabia and Russia were still playing chicken. They were fighting against each other, basically just producing as much oil as they can, which you understand if supply goes up, when supply goes up, remember, price comes down. Thank you. So they finally came to an agreement, but oh my gosh, jokes on them. There's just no demand. So their game of chicken, they both lost. Next up, the big one this morning that everyone's talking about. Storage facilities are near capacity or possibly at capacity at this point. Everyone this morning who's trying to buy oil is contacting all their friends who know anything about storage. People are looking for it. I think there's a chance that storage for oil is harder to find than toilet paper at this point right now. So I said for folks that trade in oil, this means they're about to have to come up with some place to put the oil they already contracted to buy. A lot of folks are going to have to choose to just abandon those purchase agreements. So whatever agreements they made, whatever fees they paid to get the contracts in place, all that, they're just going to have to walk away because literally you will have to take possession of thousands of barrels, which is 42,000 gallons of oil in May if you continue with the contract. Okay, so what is the word of the day? The word of the day is not just contango, which I haven't heard a lot, so I'm probably mispronouncing. I've only read it. And in fact, all the newspapers are calling this mega contango day, which is just like the best thing. I should write it down so it comes mega or super contango. And this is actually a word that we haven't used in class. It doesn't come up a lot, but people know it. Basically, it is describing the fact that prices today are lower than prices in the future. These are for contracts, and they talk about spot prices and futures prices. So the price today versus the price in the future. And I'm simplifying things a bit. I'm going to be learning today, once I finish this video and calm myself down, because I'll try to keep this video to under 15 minutes like I usually do. I will learn how to put links up, and I will list the link. If you're watching right now, I assume you were on Pronto and you saw me say, hey guys, I'm so excited, come see me. But if you didn't see, the links are already on Pronto. I'll try to attach them here on YouTube, so you'll be able to go look. There are a couple of really great articles. You can basically Google the word contango and you will know more than you ever wanted to know. So what's going on? Oil is less valuable right now because if you try to buy oil right now, you have to take possession of it in May than it will be in the future when folks assume that the situation will improve. So there are a couple things going on. One is people are hoping, business people have shown over the last month that they believe that any day now this virus will go away and everything will be fine again. It's not clear that will happen, but the contracts for June are considerably higher. So let me show you. If you followed the Market Watch link, where is it? Uh-oh. There it is. It's easier to read. I gotta say, it's a lot easier to look at on a desktop version, especially unless you've cleaned your phone recently. I'm just so excited. Those are all my fingerprints just from this morning. So you can see that the contracts for May, which close tomorrow, right? So the contracts for May are at 275. The word front means the next contract, this one that we're about to finish. And then you'll see that the contracts for June are at 22. So that means people are thinking there's going to be more demand by June, so that by June they'll be able to find a place to store their oil for the future. Now you'll notice though that prices don't go up a lot in the future. So they're all, keep in mind, back in 2007, crude oil prices were up to like $140, $150 a barrel. So this is a redonkulous price drop. This is super sale. This is like J.C. Penney buy one get one free, except it's buy one get millions free. And the again, I will attach this link, the Market Watch, but basically you just want to look up Market Watch, crude oil futures prices. You should get to this page. But I'll give you the link. And so this is contango, when buying it now is lower than buying it in the future in a big, I mean, a significant way. There is another word for this, backwardation, which is when prices today are higher than prices in the future. Like people are trying to get gas now and they're not worried about the future. The future is less interesting for whatever reason. So, and then I wrote down a couple of the things that I've just said today, Tuesday, which is tomorrow is the deadline for contracts for May. So that's why this is all coming down today and this weekend. Front means the next upcoming contract slash delivery. And oil is when commodity is actually traded physically. So like you'd have to take possession. So in the time we've been talking, obviously supply and demand has worked its magic. So remember when prices were down to $1, obviously someone's like, I'll take it for $1. I'll put it in Tupperware. I will feed it to my kids. I will fill my car with it, whatever it takes. And so people are buying. And of course, as demand goes up, right? And this is the part where it's actually part of our class. As demand goes up, then the price goes up, right? So if there's an oversupply, prices generally fall. But as demand goes back up for something, price will go back up. So that's it for the three of you. Oh my gosh, it's down to 185. I'm sorry, it didn't get low enough to hear me start really swearing. You got to imagine if it does fall below $1, I'm going to be jumping around and screaming at people to try to. I am currently on Facebook trying to teach everyone I know economics, which is, it's not the easiest thing you might imagine. But thank you guys, all 5 of you who are watching. You are awesome. I miss you. I miss being able to have this conversation in person. I am going to go over, I was going to record a bunch of videos today, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go hang out in Pronto. So if you guys want to continue the conversation, please do. I really miss your insights. I really miss how amazing and smart and brilliant and thoughtful you all are. So if you want to come on over to Pronto and let's just geek out, because this is unprecedented. This is OPEC cut production. It was the largest cut in the history of OPEC. I mean, this is a brave new world. This is strange times. These are amazing times. And I am so glad you guys are here with me, even though I can't see you. And I will sign off because I'm just going to start babbling and probably tearing up and missing you all. I love you guys. You're amazing and wonderful and smart. And I am very excited that you guys are going to run the world soon. So woohoo. Yay. Woohoo. I will see you guys later and I'll go over to Pronto. Just a little note about housekeeping. I turned off comments because I was getting some weird comments and I don't have a good way to filter comments. So that's why the YouTube videos have no comments. So let's do it over in Pronto. I love you guys. See you soon. Be safe. Take care. I miss you. I will see you guys. Well, I hope soon. Maybe we could have a reunion or something like next year. Woohoo! Oh my God. So